Going back to the online debate, there was a thread posted up by yours truly asking whether people thought online poker was rigged for action. I have to make this clear, I'm not saying that online poker is rigged, i.e. it cheats people. My theory is that the action the sites are rig it for action, to generate the action quicker. That's my personal point of view. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, that's just what I think. You know, I'm not accusing them of cheating. What I'm saying is that the action is far faster and quicker. I know the excuse you play more hands, etc. But just because you play more hands doesn't mean that every single hand has to have 10 hands that clash every time. That's my theory. And anyway, from that, me and the governor had a little discussion at Madisons HQ and decided to maybe ask a challenge of a few people to see if they could turn $500 into $1,500 in 1 month, 31 playing days, online. Sites of their choice, they choose how they do it. A couple of stipulations which says on there, you know, but mainly they can do with it as they please. We asked for applicants, we've got quite a lot, and as such, you can be very easy to pick 4 players to do it. We'll probably do this more than once, so if you don't get picked the first time, you have a chance of getting picked the second time. The main aim of it is to provide people with a view of how you would go about trying to run a bankroll up, and what games you play in, and the strategies for those games, etc, etc. And it's not a money-making exercise. The money is irrelevant. It's to try and prove a point that either can or can't be done, but it's also a thread that will develop over the time of the challenge, and that I think will become very interesting for people, and lots of people will get involved, and you will be able to see on a day-to-day basis what different people do to try to make money, different games they play, different strategies they use, and in the long run, the aim of that thread is to help everybody that plays online to develop a better rounded strategy and a better game online, and have a better idea of how it is to make money, how easy, how difficult, etc. So keep viewing that with interest. The people will be chosen when David gets back from Vegas. Going to give it a couple of weeks consideration as to who we're going to have. We need a good spread of people, and then we'll obviously let them know and everyone else know the terms and conditions of it, and if they accept it, we'll be off and running. If not, we'll pick somebody else. But that should keep everybody interested. That'll be very good to watch for a month. I would say it'd probably be the most interesting thing that's happened on the poker forum since it started, once that gets running. Last week's telephone vote, cancelled due to the loudmouth of Mr. Gobbo. As soon as we put up who did that video, not 10 minutes later, on the thread, Mr. Foggo says, "Well done, Coity, great one." Having told him the night before, when we seen that, don't say who did it. Can't help himself. God runs away with himself. That's why it's called Mr. Gobbo. But, so that's finished. The phone vote there, cancelled. We made no money. Unbelievable. What's even worse for this week is we're down to the end of the news just about, and we haven't got a phone vote. Somebody forgot to write that one down. But we'll come on to that one. Now, just to let you know, from, I think it's Wednesday of next week, Team Dobson and Scotty are away. So this is the last news for 2 weeks. We were going to do it while they weren't here, but we've decided to give it a break for 2 weeks. When we come back, slightly different formats, slightly different bits and pieces. We do listen, we take on board your comments, good or bad. We're not here to sit and make people feel uncomfortable. That's not our aim. We're not here to take the mickey out of anybody, to make them feel upset. It's pure fun, it's tongue-in-cheek all the time, and you know, obviously it's not to everybody's taste, but we listen to what people say. We're going to keep roughly the same format, little bits of additions when we come back, hopefully for the better. You'll have to let us know whether you like it or not. And you know, people moan and groan about the content. We do ask you every single week, if there's anything you want mentioning, let us know. And even after all the turmoil of this week and everything, we still don't have any emails or any, you know, notes or requests from people. So we do this off our own backs, you know, and we try to make it entertaining for people, and that is the general idea of it. It isn't here to upset people, and if we have upset people, tough fucking shit.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry. No, if we have upset people, you know, it's not meant. It's nothing personal. We don't hold anything personal. But Scotty and DC are away, so we're going to can it for 2 weeks. And the reason they're away, it's a young man's 21st birthday on the 1st of September. And as a treat, they're off to Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
David was asking me, you know, what he thought, some good ideas to Scotty. I've given him the address of the Glitter Gulch, all the lap dancing bars, all the little cards I picked up and get given for prostitutes all over Las Vegas. So I'm pretty sure Scotty's going to have quite a fun time, even though he'll probably spend about $4 grand. But not. He's going to enjoy something. I'm sure I speak for everybody when I say I hope he has a great time, a great 21st birthday, and I really, really hope that he enjoys his Vegas experience. Anyone that's been will understand it's a great place. Once he's been once, I'm pretty sure that he'll be going back once or twice a year. And if he runs as good as he did on Monday night in the poker, he's going to come back a wealthy guy as well. So that's his birthday on the 1st of September, and they're away on the 2nd. So let's wish him a happy birthday before we start. A couple of little notices before we go. We keep telling you every week, keep the 14th of November free. Keep it free. Well, we're going to tell you why now, because we've actually had the date confirmed for definite now. We here at Banisters HQ have decided that we would like to run an event in memory of Bobby Robson. We wanted to do some form of charity event with funds going to his foundation. So we've done a little bit of digging about and getting around. We've managed to secure the date, the 14th of November, at the G, the Grosvenor Casino. Rough plans at the moment, because obviously it's a little while away, we need to refine them, but it's going to consist of a prestige poker tournament, 200 runners. People come from nationwide. We're going to ask people to have paid into the tournament a week before it starts, so obviously the G can get the numbers for dealers and tables, but it's going to be a prestige tournament. It's going to be probably a £100 buying tournament with the chance of either a £50 or £100 add-on at the end of it, because the idea is to raise money for the charity. So a little bit expensive, but for your £100 for your tournament, you're also going to get fed for free, entertained for free all night, not just by us on the microphone. There'll be live entertainment there. I've been in contact with a couple of ex-footballers to come and do some after-dinner speaking as such, and they kindly said they will give their time free. We're going to have a few celebrities there, we can't say too much at the moment, playing in the poker, but mostly we're going to have a charity auction, and when you see some of the stuff that we're going to have for the auction, you'll be blown away. So that night will be very, very special in Newcastle, and I urge you not to miss it. Keep it free for now. As soon as we get the dates and the times of everything, sorry, we've got the dates. As soon as we get the times of everything at the Grosvenor, the competition will become open to pay into. So we're giving you plenty of time to save £100 up or £200 up to go and play in that. You won't want to miss that, I promise you. You know what the NPF events are like normally, they're a good laugh. This will be something special. Absolutely something special, we promise you that. Don't miss that. Pencil that in and save your money up for that. Right, today we are going to finish with a question, as always, even though we haven't got one written down. I've thought of a quick one off the top of my head. A revelation occurred on the forum this week. A young man who's been playing poker, opened himself up, explained why, although he'd been playing under the name Craig Tumulty, but he was Mark Trett's brother and Steve Trett's brother, he explained why he was called Craig Tumulty, and said that his real name is Daniel Trett. Explained the reasons why. Very brave to do. We all make mistakes when we're 19. But here's the question we're going to leave you with at the end of this week. From now on, when you see him, what are you going to call him? Daniel Trett or Craig Tumulty? You decide.
With love to spare, so viva Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas.